What's up, females?
Niggas talking down on them. Yeah, they don't like the plays in the phone.
I had to take a little sip because this is just lemonade. Anywho, because I'm about to give y'all a little story time. That's how this ugly, fat, ooh, gosh. It just, y'all know when something just make y'all so mad at a point in time, y'all just have to express it. So since I'm not in middle school anymore, I ain't really feel like exposing any teacher, principal, you know. I'm gonna give y'all a whole bunch of story time from middle school. Cause I mean, the tea must be spilled. So, let's hop into it. So, me and my best friend, we got suspended. Okay, we didn't care. We don't care when we get suspended because every time we got suspended, we came back to school the next day because it was so stupid. Because this, let me remind y'all, this is not the main principal, the principal of the school. This is the assistant principal. Assistant principal. Not the first assistant principal, the third. Okay. So, we took PE together in 5th period. So we asked our 5th period teacher, let's call him Coach Blue. So we asked Coach Blue, can we go to the bathroom after class? And he was like, okay. So we started the bathroom. And so I left some in the gym. So Trinity went back with me to go and get it. And so he gave us a note to class. So we went back to the bathroom because we still haven't used the bathroom yet. And so we both was walking out because, like, you know. So when we both walked out, we saw Trinity's 6th period teacher, and she stopped her. She said, class started 20-30 minutes ago. And so she was like, And so we was going to the bathroom because Coach said we can go, we got our pass and everything. So she was like, okay, go to class. And so we think she about to go do something, what teachers do. And so tell me why this, never mind. Tell me why she had the audacity to go to the principal, because how the hall was set up. Okay, so it's one side right here, then one side right here. There's the hall over there, then it's hall right here, then it's the bathroom. And so it's like it was her class, it was another class, it was another class, and another class, and it was the third principal office. So she decided to walk her little tail over to the principal's office, and we saw her, and she was telling her a bunch of stuff about somehow class started 40 minutes ago, how we was running up and down the halls just buck wild. And she was like, and the whole time they were in the bathroom. And so she got this in there to her office. I was about to say her name. So the third principal, she called us into her office. And then she was like, so y'all skipping class? We was like, we was in the bathroom, we got a late excuse and everything. She was like, no, y'all were skipping class because class started 20 minutes ago. And then so we tried to explain to her that we was not skipping class. And she was like, so if I go check the cameras, y'all won't be running up and down the hall cursing and everything. And we was like, no. And so the third principal, she already didn't like me and my best friend. So I was like, well, okay. And so she suspended us because we knew she was petty like that. And she still is petty. Anywho, so she just writing down her little thing. And so I'm like, what are we getting suspended for? She was like, skipping class. And I was like, we wasn't skipping class. And if you really looked at the camera, you could see we went to the bathroom, the gym, then we went back to the bathroom because we had to get something out the gym. She was like, we saw that and y'all was running down the hallway, which we was. But then I was like, okay, so they're skipping class because we went to the gym hallway through. Okay. And so I looked at my thing, the suspension, because y'all know suspension is going to tell you what you got suspended for. It was talking about use the bathroom. So I was like, so you suspended me for using the bathroom? And she's like, yes. And I was like, but I thought you said we were skipping class. I'm confused. She was like, yes. So basically, I got suspended for using the bathroom when she could have suspended me for being disrespectful, talking back. She could have suspended me for cursing, the profanity, everything. And I'm telling y'all, I didn't like this lady. She did not like me. And so tell me why. I was like, every time you try to suspend me, I come back to school the next day. So you know it's gonna happen again. And best remind you, me and my best, I'm gonna go ahead and say Trinity because that's what I'm talking about. So me and Trinity, so we was going on this choir trip because our school had a choir trip. And so we had a meeting after school that day. And so I was like, Mama, my parents gonna come up here and talk to you. And so tell me why me and Trinity, we went home, we got on FaceTime, we told our parents, and guess what they did? For the choir meeting, we went straight back into the school. Both our parents looked at Miss Karen, and guess what? She wasn't even there. She was scared. And so Miss Karen, she was like, we getting suspended for 2 days. And so tell me why me and Trinity, we stayed at home for 1 day. Came back to school the next day. And the only reason why we stayed at home that 1 day was because our parents let us. And so it was like, you thought you had a friend. You thought you was big and bad. And so we came right back to school when she was like, we can get 2 days or we can get 5 days. And she was like, since y'all being disrespectful, we can get 5. Because we came back to school. She was like, y'all can get 5. And guess what our parents did? Our parents was bold and they said, no, you can't suspend us for using the bathroom. Then guess what? The main principal, she came to talk to my mama. Because Trinity mama had came from my mom. And so my mama bold tail had talked to the main principal, and guess what? The main principal was like, no, she cannot suspend your child for using the bathroom. Being late for class is not even a suspension. It's a detention. So we was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then she really thought our parents would let her suspend us for using the bathroom. Like, we not finna go down like that. And so I don't know if she gave Trinity her suspension slip, but she took my slip back. For some reason, I don't know. And so I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I really thought she was about to get fired. So the main principal, she was all like, well, no, she can't suspend y'all for using the bathroom. Even if y'all was late for class, there'll only be a tardy or detention or some type of points off y'all thing. And we was like, well, she said we had to get a 2-day suspension, or we had to get a 3 or a 5-day suspension or something like that. And then she was like, because we was being rude, she's gonna call our parents and tell them we're gonna have a 5-day instead of a 2 or 3 day. And she was like, well, no, y'all can come back to school tomorrow. And guess what? We came back to school, and me being my bold self, I went to her office and said, hey, I'm back. I ain't say, but I said, hey, I'm back. And she was like, she just looked at me with a little glare, and I was like, so there go y'all story time. I will be doing another story time right after this one. The tea was spilled. I just never knew, like, you could get suspended for using the bathroom, y'all. Like, that principal really was so bold. Like, oh my gosh. And if y'all go to my school and y'all know me, y'all know which principal I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the male principal or the main principal. I'm talking about the fat one. Still don't like to be. And then basically all my school story times is gonna be because of her. Cause she's the only principal in that school that had a problem with me. I'm like, why? Cause the rest of them liked me. Well, bye gang. Have.